Good morning. Welcome to today's edition of 600 Seconds of Trading, which is our daily morning update here at TradeCaptain.com. My name is Alejandro Zambrano, Chief Market Analyst with TradeCaptain, and I'm on a capital based out from our London offices. Today we're doing a recording. We're not doing this live, and the reason for that is unfortunately I got caught up in a few meetings this early morning and was not able to do the presentation live. But tomorrow we'll be back as usual at 9 a.m. London time. Just visit the live training room for more on that. As well, before we kick off today's morning update, we do have a special webinar coming up on the 25th of this month, which is a special interview with cryptocurrency expert Ryan Case from Kinesis. And we're going to talk about a general overview of sort of the crypto markets, the Bitcoins such as Ripple, EOS, Stellar, Cardano, IOTA, and Tron. So it's going to be actually more about the altcoins of the big 10 cryptos rather than talking about Bitcoin. Even though of course everything we usually relate back things to crypto. It's free to join. It's going to be about that. So if you want to immerse yourself with altcoins and sort of how to look at these coins, how to value them, and what to look for, and things like that, then join me on the 25th for this special interview. And it's going to be at 3 p.m. London time, so not actually 4 o'clock, rather 3 p.m. So bear that in mind. Click on Education Webinars. It's free to join. Now we'll begin, and we're going to take a look at the euro, but do not forget to read the risk disclosure statement here. Bear in mind that Forex and CFD trading carries a high degree of risk and may expose you to high significant losses. As well, I'm going to provide you some live technical analysis here, but I share my view where I think people are putting their stop loss and profit targets and etc. But it doesn't. But it's made with an educational purpose and not to be viewed as buy or sell recommendations. Okay, this is the euro, and it's in summer mode. There's not much happening right now, and the market, I think it can swing up a little bit more, maybe to 17, 20 or something like that. But I think volatility is definitely declining. But I have a feeling that this is the June high or July high. I think we might actually trade sideways between the July high and maybe sort of 116, 115, 15. Probably will trade sideways within those levels, and it's very difficult to sort of predict what's going to happen. It is possible to sell at the highest with stops above this level, as I've been showing you over the last few weeks, but honestly I think you will be wasting your time with this market because it's going to trade sideways for longer. So what's my preference then? Well, my preference is to focus on other things, and if it breaks below the June low, then yes, I'm going to get busy potentially buying or selling, sorry. And if we take out that level, I might be getting busy buying. But for now, within this sort of sideways pattern, I think it's better to ignore this market. Here's Bitcoin, and Bitcoin, it's been so boring over the last few weeks. There's not much happening here in the market. And if we take out 68.28, which is this high here, then yes, the market may trade to 77.84. The alternative here is that it just rolls over here and pushes to the downside. My preference is really to sell somewhere up here. I think that would be preference, not down here. Obviously that setup is something we talked about over the last few weeks. So if I was not in the market, I would focus on this. Sell maybe at 64.63 with stops at 68.21. However, though, again, it's sort of very boring, not much happening. If you can take a week off, hit the beach or something, maybe 2 weeks off because it can take longer time, then I think that's a better option than trading right now. Here's something though that you don't want to miss, and it's price of gold. I know that gold did trade below its December low here on Friday, but the move, let me see, that move happened at 3 p.m. or 1 p.m. London time. I'm not saying that all breakouts at 1 p.m. are false, but you could look at this and you look at the dollar Swissy and other markets. It sort of had it didn't feel like it was going to break to the downside, so I did not trade it. But I'm watching this right now, and I think of course this market could bounce and head up. To see it like trading size between 1236 and 1261, but the big sort of nice move, an easier move, I suspect is going to be a break to this low. Take this level out, then we should be able to drift lower. Here's US oil. US oil, the market, as you know, we always bearish here. The market moved down, touched my profit target level. Now, if you look at this, it's a bit of a bullish trend, right? There's not much happening here right now, and I think the risk reward ratio, of course, if we would have moved all the way up, we could have sold here, but that little push here for the retest did not go all the way up. Here, I would like to wait and observe. I think this market should be able to trade lower in the next few days, but I think it's difficult to find a nice entry here. A nice entry to sell. It might go up a little bit, but yeah, it's going to be a tricky one. German DAX, not too much happening here either, right? There's not much happening here on the daily chart, and I think this market can drift a little bit higher. We have meetings between Vladimir Putin and Donald Trump, President Donald Trump. I think most likely, we'll have some good news. So I'm not sure what's going to happen, but we could potentially have like more sort of signs that they want to normalize situation. Obviously, Europe does not really want to do that, but it's a bit tricky, to be honest. I think at the end, Trump, it would be nice for him to sort of push for normalization. Maybe the Russians are going to commit to do something. Maybe America's going to commit to do something. And I think that could be viewed as less risk, and that could potentially boost stock markets a bit. But I wouldn't be trading this. There are other markets which we share here in the technical analysis section. For example, I talked about the S&P 500 a few days ago. I am still bullish that, and I think the market can continue to head to the upside. So we've seen as well pound yen, I think, and euro yen moved to the upside. Last week as well, we traded dollar yen, as you might know. I booked profits on that on Friday, actually. And there's a lot of different things here that are interesting. Like dollar CAD, for example. I talked about buying down here, and yeah, I'm still bullish on that. So there's a few setups here where I published myself. And then there's a bunch of other setups here by Nathan as well. I suggest you check it out, technical analysis. You can just click here, and that's gonna share all of the setups. As well, you're gonna find Yuri's setups here as well. Just more and more content that can help you to trade. Just click on technical analysis. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching, and catch me on Tuesday at 9 AM London time here at the live training group. Thanks so much for joining. Thank you.